Hi, Stanaj.
What's up, Andrew?
Welcome to New Zealand.
Yes.
I'm excited to have you here.
Thank you for having me, buddy.
Stranger things have happened. How strange would it be if I told you I believe you were made for me, yeah.
So when did you start singing?
I started singing when I was maybe 3 or 4 years old.
So you've been singing for quite a long time.
As long as I can remember.
You performed in a whole wide range of countries and places. Where's the coolest place you've performed?
Probably New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Oh yeah.
Strange that we're never changing, but you changed my life. Maybe you and I possibly could find that we are divine, heavenly design, falling for each other at the same time, calling to each other, calling to each other. Maybe we were made eternities ago, and maybe we didn't know.
So we're gonna play a game called Backstory, and I'm gonna show you a few photos, and you're gonna tell me how you were feeling in those photos.
Okay.
And the story behind them.
Okay.
So the first picture is you and JT.
Well, okay, that picture, I felt like, I don't even know what I felt like, because Justin Timberlake is my favorite artist ever. That was the first time I met him, and he told me that, you know, he thought my voice was crazy good, and he was a fan. So at that moment, I probably felt, it felt surreal.
But I'm sure you kept your cool.
Oh, I definitely, I kept my cool. I was like, yo, what's up, what's up?
So this next picture is you and another familiar artist.
Yes, JoJo. That picture, we had literally just got off the stage in Chicago, and I was looking at her and I was like, either I'm really tall or you're really little. And then I said, let's measure ourselves. So we literally went back to back, and our friend captured the picture, and that's kind of how that happened.
Now, it comes as no surprise that you are on Spotify, and to me this looks like a lot of streams.
That's a lot of streams, 30 million plus. Now it's over like 40 million plus, close to 50. That's one of my favorite pictures actually, because that is, you know, what I want all my songs to be doing, and I want the whole world to be hearing my songs. How many people are on Earth? Like 8 billion almost? Hopefully that number goes up to 8 billion.
So here's a picture of you performing live on a stage.
Yep. So when I'm on stage, I am like completely zoned in, and I actually kind of become a different person, and I call that person Stanatra. So one of my favorite artists is Frank Sinatra, and so I incorporate Frank Sinatra and myself, and I call it Stanatra, and then that's what I like become on stage, and I just zone out. I don't even realize how many people are there. I just sing and I get in the zone.
Now, you're a pretty talented person, but I didn't know you could sing, play the guitar, and ride a SIG report.
That was actually immediately after I took this picture. I thought I was the man. I completely ate dust after I took that video, because I was singing and my brother was recording it, and we finished and he's like, okay, it's done, and I took the segue to go see the video right to where he was on the couch, and I completely ate it, and I landed face first.
So I'm sure you've faced quite a few challenges. What would you say is your biggest challenge?
Well, what happens is when you're making music, the biggest challenge is just remembering that you gotta do what you absolutely love, because it's tough sometimes when you get a little nervous if people are gonna like it, or if people are gonna judge you for doing it. And as long as you just love what you're doing, the biggest challenge is remembering just to do what you love, and no matter how tough it gets, just make sure it's your passion and you're doing you.
Who or what inspires your singing and songwriting?
I have a bunch of artists who I could name, but my favorite would be Justin Timberlake.
Would you like to sing with Justin Timberlake?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Are you gonna set it up for me?
I could try.
Yes.
She's a bad woman, and she goes unannounced.
What was it like growing up in Albania, then moving to New York as a teen?
I'm born and raised in New York, and my parents came. That's a big misconception. My parents, they came from Albania. I don't even know which language I learned first, Albanian or English, because it was always in the house. And I actually started singing Albanian music first, and I wasn't doing English music till I was like 14, 15.
Could you give us a little demo of Albanian?
What do you want me to say?
Hi, my name is Stanaj, and I'm a really good singer.
Si, vet jam Stanaj, e jam i këngëtar që kënon shumë mirë.
She's a bad
advice would you give to young aspiring singers and songwriters?
My best advice would be just to sing everywhere. You know, go out and have as many people hear you as possible. And also using social media like YouTube or, you know, just creating content for people to find you is a really great way to start.
I love video games, I'm gonna admit that. What would your favorite video game be?
My favorite video game would have to probably be FIFA. I get into some pretty big, if you see me and my friends playing FIFA at the house, we get into these big rumbles sometimes, but I'm the best out of my friends, obviously.
Now, who's your favorite, DC or Marvel superheroes?
My favorite between those two would be Marvel, but my favorite superhero is Superman, who's on DC. So I like both, but at the end of the day, as an overall thing, I think I like Marvel more.
If you could be a superhero, what would your name be and what would your powers be?
I guess I'm just gonna, yeah, my name would be probably like C major or something to do with music.
Okay, what would your powers be?
My power would be to go invisible and spy on people.
Since it's your first time in New Zealand, we've got a few things for you. We've got a What Now cap.
Wow.
And we've got a goodie bag.
Yes.
We've got Whitaker's chocolate. We've got Jaffers.
Yes.
Pineapple roll.
All the things I need right now in my life. How'd you know?
I don't know.
And what is this? This is like this bag? Yes, I'm digging it.
That is called a kittit.
Oh, what?
A kittit.
A
kittit.
Kittit.
Kittit. Like
kittit.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you for the kittit and the hat. I appreciate it.
Oh, ain't love is strange.